Will a new road between China and Pakistan lead to a military boost against India? The Pakistan-administered Gilgit-Baltistan region has proposed a new transit and trade route linking Xinjiang to Kashmir and extending to Afghanistan. Analysts say this will increase Beijing and Islamabad's military interoperability against Indian forces in the region, ringing alarm bells in New Delhi. Pakistan is looking to develop new overland border crossings with China that would potentially boost the allies' military interoperability against Indian forces in Ladakh and the rest of Kashmir. Proposals floated this month by the government of the Pakistan-administered Gilgit-Baltistan region primarily aim to pave the way for a new transit and trade route between China and Pakistan's neighbours Afghanistan and Iran. Currently, China and Pakistan are connected only by the Karakoram Highway, completed in 1978, via a single crossing in the Punjab Pass. However, the route of a proposed new border road from Yarkand, on GB's border with the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region, also suggests strong strategic motivations because it would open a new supply line from China to Pakistani forces deployed along the line of control. The 740 km length divides Kashmir roughly into two halves governed by India and Pakistan. Its northernmost point, the India-held Siachen Glacier, is located next to the western extreme of the disputed 3,488 km China-India border known as the Line of Actual Control, LAC. In the video posted online, GB Chief Minister Khurshid said his administration would also build a westbound highway linking the Karakoram Highway from GB to Chitral, a district of Pakistan's Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province that straddles the Wakhan Corridor, a sliver of Afghanistan that also borders China and Tajikistan. The GB government's Public Works Department was instructed on January 15 to prepare a project concept clearance proposal for a 10-meter wide road capable of being used by trucks, from the Mustar Pass on the border with the Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region via the eastern GB region of Skardu, where the Siachen Glacier is located. The proposed new road would be linked to Yarkand in Xinjiang, and enter GB 126 km west of Ladakh, crossing the major supply artery from the Karakoram Highway near Skardu city. From there, it would run south through the high-altitude Yosai Plateau to the Astor Valley, where the southern flank of GB meets the Lakamida Himalayas. In the video posted on social media platforms this month, GB Chief Minister Khalid Khurshid announced plans to drill a road tunnel through the mountains to connect Astor to the Neelam Valley in the Azad Kashmir region, where much of the lake is thinly demarcated by the Neelam and Jhelum rivers. New Delhi has been acutely sensitive to deepening China-Pakistan strategic and military ties over the past decade. There are potentially three logistics and strategic effects of enhanced China-Pakistan connectivity. It could deepen trade links by enhancing transport capacity, enable Great Pakistan military mobility in any contingency, threatening India's hold over the Siachen Glacier, and it can even facilitate Greater China-Pakistan military coordination that generates peacetime dilemmas and wartime complications for India. The proposed Xinjiang GB Kashmir road would certainly ring alarm bells in New Delhi, which has been acutely sensitive to deepening China-Pakistan strategic and military ties over the past decade. It may also result in the Indian military, which has already sunk considerable resources to retain control of Siachen, concentrating an even greater proportion of money, manpower, and materiel to its continental defences at the expense of maritime power projection. The GB government's decision to initiate work on the new road between Xinjiang and Kashmir is the latest in a series of developments triggered by New Delhi's August 2019 decision to rescind India-administered Kashmir's semi-autonomous status under the Indian constitution. The move saw the region split into two union territories, Kashmir and Ladakh, fueling tensions with Pakistan and China, their respective counterclaimants. Forces from China's People's Liberation Army (PLA), subsequently seized 103 square kilometers of India-held territory in Ladakh last year, while Pakistan revised its official map to lay claim to all of Kashmir. The Khunjerab Pass, along the Karakoram Highway, is the only current crossing between China and Pakistan. New Delhi has been acutely sensitive to deepening China-Pakistan strategic and military ties over the past decade. The proposed road from Yarkand to Neelam Valley is part of the historic Silk Road that China has sought to revive under the Belt and Road Plan. Until glaciers blocked the Mistar Pass in the 1890s, it served as a trade route between Tibet and India. After much of the Karakoram Highway was upgraded under the CPEC's first 5-year phase, it is only natural that other routes that supplement the Karakoram Highway will come about, because the local population and business community of GB foresee a lot of prospective business with China, in which they can be a stakeholder. The proposal for the new road was first floated in 2016 during a meeting in Skardu between influential residents and a Chinese delegation.